Be a Better You Annual Challenge Day 18. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome. Today, getting a bit of a late start because I was hanging out with one of my amazing little granddaughters. And it's on my list of what makes me better. Our topic today is to start a list, and we're going to do it throughout the rest of the year. We are going to start brainstorming and creating a list. Today, for an action item, I would request that you do at least 10 things. I just started it and I've got 16 on my list already. Now, I've done this exercise before where I think of positive things or things that make me feel better. And I used to hang it on my refrigerator. I don't really hang it on my refrigerator anymore, but I used to. So I always had something to go to when I needed a little pick-me-up. And I think it's a great practice. I always have a little slip of paper in my wallet or in my billfold or my purse, whatever I'm carrying with me, that has things on it that I want to think about. So if something comes up that's unpleasant, I can quickly look at that and I can say, oh, well, that just happened. But guess what? These are all the things that I've got going for me, so I don't have to worry about that. So today, to be a better person, my question is, and I'd like you to share at least one thing that makes you better. What is one thing that makes you better? Now, it doesn't actually make you better. You choose to be better because of it. So, for example, I choose to be better because of my granddaughters. I choose to be better because of my children. And when I'm around people that I love and care about and people that love and care about me, I notice I am better. I am a better version of myself. What are some other things on my list? Small things, literally little tiny things make me happy and delighted. I love tiny things. I love miniature things. I think they're fascinating and fun. Good caramel, right? A good caramel makes me a better person. Makes me anything that makes me feel better and better about myself makes me a better version of myself. So I'm looking for a list of those type of things. And I've got all kinds of things on here. I've got a hypnosis app from Victoria Gallagher that I've been on, 333 days today, I think. The day one I signed up and was on her app, and I've been on it every day since. My goal was to be on it every day for a year, so I'm in the end stretches of that. It just came out last February. I love that app. Why? Because it's got affirmations, it's got hypnosis, it's got meditations, it covers every topic so far that I could possibly imagine. I'm sure I could make up some more topics for her, but it's not my app, it's her app. And so it's one of my very favorite personal tools to make me feel better when my mind's going in that monkey chatter of negativity or something. Continuing and consuming positive information. I'm in a reading challenge right now, so I'm reading as many positive books as I can. I bunch on stress, but also books that make me feel better, books that make me better. Thinking for myself always makes me feel better. Making content, producing content, making videos, it's kind of painful sometimes, especially when they remove all the filters, but it also makes me feel better. It feels like I am putting something out into the world, hopefully that's mostly positive. Every once in a while, I bitch, whine, or complain and moan a little bit, but for the most part, I try to keep it positive. Baking. I love to bake. I love to cook. I had a food business for 35 years, food manufacturing business. So food is kind of in me, just like real estate is kind of one of my favorite things as well. I'm always curious and interested in it. Baking banana bread, every time I make it a little different. And it almost always turns out delicious. So anything with caramel, like I said, caramel, eat a caramel in my coffee. Love caramels. Caramels always make me feel better. If I'm feeling a little off, I'll just have a little caramel. Reading positive things, reading anything I'm curious about makes me feel better. Focusing on what I want always makes me feel better. Focusing on positive things and the upside and the possibilities of things makes me feel better. So that's my quick list. I will work on it as I go about the day, and we'll work on it throughout this year. Every once in a while, I'll pick a day and I'll say, okay, let's work on our what makes me better list. And it can be people, place, things, nouns. It can be experiences. It can be flavors. It can be any sense that works for you. Anything. Bubble baths make me feel better. I love bubble baths. So there's so many things we can add to our list, but we want to have a running list like this of things that make us feel great and things that make us better. So when called upon or when we're struggling, we can just read through it a little bit and say, oh, look at all those things that make me feel better. Why am I thinking about this one thing that tipped me over today? All right, questions, hit me up. Otherwise, share at least one thing in the comments below that makes you a better version of yourself. And I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. Have an amazing day.